What's going on? It's the RapNerd, and it's a new week, so you know what that means. It's time for another physical media haul vlog. Now, not that many this week, and all of these are new releases, but boy, oh boy, am I excited to show you all these because these are really big, heavy hitters. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So we're gonna start things off with a bang because this is the biggest piece that I picked up this week, and I am so happy to have it, and that is the Dark Knight 4K Trilogy Steelbook box set. That was a long statement, but it's long because this is an incredible piece of artwork. Oh my God. So that's the front, and this is a hard metal steelbook case. You know, it's not flimsy at all. On the side, and then you have the other side right here. And then you have these glorious steelbooks that I will show you guys. This is such, oh my God, I'm stumbling on my words because of how crazy this thing is. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So of course, first you have the Batman Begins steelbook. That's the back of it. And all of these are like this. When you open them up, you get the bat symbol with the scene from the movie. And this is just classy, man. Just like exactly like Nolan's cinematography is what this steelbooking looks like. So that's the inside, and then that's the artwork on the inside, the infamous scene of Batman and Dr. Crane. And each of these comes with 3 discs. You have the 4K, you have the Blu-ray, and then there's a special features disc for behind the scenes in Blu-ray format. So I just want to point that out so when you see all 3 discs within the steelbook, what they are. Then next you have the GOAT right here, which is the Dark Knight. And similar to Batman Begins, you have the front and back with the clean white background, and you open that bad boy up and you have the emblem with the characters in it. Joker right there, Batman on this side with the motorcycle tumbler extension. And as I mentioned, all 3 discs right there. Then you have the infamous scene of Joker burning the cash. Such a dope inside to have for this movie. Then next we have The Dark Knight Rises, of course. That's the back. The inside. And you got the 3 discs. And you have the sequence right here where it's Batman and Gotham police and people of Gotham versus Bane and his army in the snow. It's super dope. And then you have a 4th steelbook that is just full of goodies. Like, this is so dope to me. So this is the front, and that's the back, and it's pretty damn heavy. So, as I mentioned, this is like a book with just trinkets and things, like collectibles. So let's get into this. So firstly, you have this little, envelope that has all of the art cards in it and storyboards. So here, like I said, storyboards right here for the sequence. This other storyboard of Bruce when he first was over, I forgot where exactly that was, but that's the storyboard of it. On the back, you have the art card to show that. Storyboard of the Tumbler, and I love how this storyboard is actually drawn with IMAX, in mind, and then you have the 16:9, in the middle. I think that's dope. That means it literally was shot for IMAX, and I like that. Just the back. The infamous truck flip. Bane, the start of The Dark Knight Rises. And the airplane shots. And then it comes with these 2 dope, like hologram looking cards. As you can see right here. Turn this way, you see Christian Bale's Bruce Wayne. Turn to the Batman right there. Then you have this one where you have a young Bruce Wayne down here. And if you look closer, you can see Batman, above him. You have these little art strips of Gotham right here that you can see with the landscape and the bats flying. And then you have the certificate right here showing that there are only 16,000 of these bad boys made and what number this is. And this right here is fire. It's like a poster in a sense. I can show you better than I can tell you. there's a lot of the clues left behind, like from the Joker when he was sending things, puzzles to solve to Bruce and Gotham and all them. It's double-sided. It's like a newspaper. So technically that's the front of it. And then you turn the pages and open them. So this is just, this here, like I would frame this like as is, just like this, because I feel like only fans of the film would understand what the heck this even is if you had it hanging on the wall. And I really love like shit like that, where the average person who just watches the movie wouldn't quite understand what it is. And then you have this map, well, not even map, just kind of like the blueprint for the tumbler, which is super duper dope too. You see it. So all in all, man, this is a fantastic box set, and this is easily my favorite that I picked up this year. Like, this is just ridiculously incredible. Like, I need every single movie I love, like, to come like with a case like this, because shit, you couldn't ask for a better set than this right here. I think this is like the end all be all of what can be possibly done with this movie, man. And the dope thing about it is you can't really see it on camera, but you can kind of see it, but there's images all sketched through here from the movie. So you see this Catwoman right there, Bane fighting Batman is right here too. And then you have Batman down here, but again, you can see it better in person. But God, so happy to have gotten this. And it's still available on Amazon. It's only $1.30, and I think it's well worth it. So if you can get it, go ahead and get it. All right, next is another GOAT of mine in steelbook format, and that is this Halloween Steelbook 78. I absolutely love this artwork. Oh my God. And this is an Amazon exclusive, so you can only get it on Amazon if I remember correctly. But you got the front right here with Mike's face, and then in the back you have his escape right here where he's on top of the car. And you turn it around and you have Mike in front of, I believe, the Myers house, or the old Myers house. But the dopest thing about it is when you open this bad boy up, it's like Mike looking through a window, and that is just, oh, love this. And they are Steelbook releasing next month. Well, actually later this month for Halloween 2 in the same format, and Halloween 3 next month. And best believe I have both of those ordered because this is my favorite franchise ever. Turn it inside, you got the 4K and then the Blu-ray behind it. And then you have the image of Michael. This is one of the most iconic images of it, and I love that it's in this kind of purplish tint. I love that, man. So I'm happy to have this. I have plenty of copies of this already, but if I see a new Halloween Steelbook or physical media, I'm picking it up because that's my favorite movie of all time, period. So I have a numerous amount of copies of this movie, and I will continue to get them. So I'm just happy to have it in Steelbook format. And the last thing I picked up this week is this Hellbender edition from Arrow. This is a movie that released, I think, in 2021 that slid under the radar. It's a Shudder original, and it's kind of a witchcraft movie, and I think it's a nice spin on witchcraft, and I really enjoyed it and how isolating it was. So this is the slipcase, and as Arrow does, they give you artwork that you can swap out, and this is the original poster / artwork for the movie. And as I do with these, I like to switch them out to make it feel like I have two different forms of physical media. And that's the inside. This is just the Blu-ray. I'm not sure why they didn't do 4K. Maybe it wasn't shot on 4K, so they didn't want to upscale it. I don't know, but I'm cool with having it because I didn't have the movie. I actually was waiting for something like this to be released. And as Arrow does, they provide some goodies. This is a behind-the-scenes booklet, you know, with commentary, development, things the writers wanted to come up with, the director's thoughts, and just images from the film itself. So Hellbender Arrow, I love Steelbooks, they're my #1, but the thing that's next to Steelbooks or even just as good are Arrow releases, because they always give you the best goodies and custom artwork, which is the thing that I look for most. So glad to have this in my collection. So those are the movies I picked up this week. It's been a very, very heavy week. There are a lot of things out there that I didn't pick up just because I have to source my money correctly and spend money on what I really, really want. So let me know in the comments, what did you buy, and put me on game to something that is a new release or something that you just wanted. And I urge anybody out there who is a collector to make your videos and post your photos about physical media, letting these companies know that we still purchase for good pricing. So if you like this kind of content, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, thank you. And until next time, peace.
RapNerd Productions, no capping, that's word to mommy. Instead of banking on it, now rapping is just a hobby.